Direct News TV. Deplorable conditions, police rescue 64 Mexican nationals who were brought to the GTA and exploited for their labor. Police have arrested 5 people and have issued arrest warrants for 2 others following a months-long investigation into an alleged human trafficking ring that they say was enticing Mexican nationals into Canada with promises of a better life, and then exploiting them for their labor. The investigation, dubbed Project Norte, began in November after York Regional Police received a complaint from a single Mexican national about his work and living conditions in Canada. Detective Sergeant Gary McBride said that officers then spoke with other Mexican nationals who also indicated that they had been exploited by an organized crime group operating in the Greater Toronto Area. The probe was eventually widened to include participation from the Canada Border Services Agency, and on February 8 police executed warrants at 5 properties in East Gwillimbury, Vaughan, Toronto and Mississauga. A total of 64 Mexican nationals were rescued during the execution of those search warrants. 5 suspects were also arrested, 3 of whom were Mexican nationals residing in the GTA. Police say that some of the accused were actively transporting foreign workers to their work locations at the time of their arrests. The foreign laborers described incidents of false promises, which included documentation, quality of housing, their work hours, and their pay. They also described living in deplorable conditions with dozens of people sleeping on mattresses on the floor, a lack of food, a lack of privacy and bug infestations, McBride said during a news conference on Friday morning. McBride said that the suspects used various forms of coercion and control to exploit the victims, including isolation, threats and sexual assault. He said that the victims, which included a mix of men and women, were largely deprived of their freedom and transported to farms, factories and warehouses across the GTA where they were required to work long hours for little pay. I can't remember an investigation that I've seen in my career where I've seen this many of our officers impacted, York Regional Police Deputy Chief Alvaro Almeida said during Friday's news conference. The officers I think really saw themselves in the victims, especially our Spanish-speaking officers. They really saw themselves and their families in those types of situations as they were speaking with the victims and learning about where they have come from and how they were exploited in Canada. My name is Kingsley. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to be notified whenever we post. You won't regret it.